Yeah, so that's the first thing that we look at is
just for immediate relief.
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
is your perimeter, and then obviously the biggest thing is your manure, and that's actually something that I want to just stand still a little bit. Is obviously between 3 and 7 days, you've got your whole fly life cycle that's completed within the manure, and then you've got a lot of flies. So with that, we use IGRs, insect growth regulators. So you get Diptera-specific insect growth regulators. So the good doctor will tell you what that means. Diptera-specific means it's species specific. Okay. So if you have stuff like wasps or so on that you're using within your manure, it won't affect the wasps. It will only affect the flies. Yeah.
Okay.
So so that's a very nice thing to use and quite important as well.
Okay.
I don't think you can.
How often should, and I mean these big muck heaps obviously for big stable yards are a problem, but how often should manure be being removed from the properties, especially in like, I don't want to say specifically Kyle Army, but we are all living on top of each other here. So
the best fly control is to have the manure off the farm as soon as possible.
Okay. What's the maximum?
Days, 3 to 7 days. So
the maximum every 3 days it should be being removed.
Once a week, I think will be sufficient. But if it's not feasible to do that quite regularly, the farmers that knows how to make the best manure heap is dairy farmers.
Okay.
And we've done a roadshow with the milk producing organization down in KZN once, and what they do is they do their manure heap. It's nice and high. They pile it as high as possible with the smallest base as possible.
Oh, that's interesting because that's where all the moisture sits.
Yes. So gravity is your friend. So it pulls down all the moisture to about a meter and a half, the base, and you only treat that base with your larvicide.
Amazing.
So a lot of people think, now I'm going to spread this out.
To try and dry it? Or,
yes, yeah.
Okay.
But flies breed in the first 10 centimeters of manure.
And then you've got lots of 10 centimeters.
Yeah, so deeper than that, it becomes hot because the composting takes place and so on. So you want your larvicide to be within that 10 centimeters. So there's larvicides.
And can you just put larvicides around the outside of it, or do you need to put it on the base before you build the muck heap?
I think if you build the muck heap, after that you've built it, and you're like, okay, for the next week, won't be able to remove manure, you treat it.
Okay.
And then there afterwards, every second week, so it's a 2-week application.
Okay.
But if it rains, most of your IGRs are water soluble, so it will leach. So after rain, you're going to have to treat again.
Okay.